Many people keep attracting narcissists, and when one narcissist relationship ends, another begins, and throughout their life they endure several narcissist relationships. Other people go their whole life without ever dating a narcissist and seem to attract kind, empathetic partners. So what's going on? Why do some people repeatedly date narcissists, whereas others don't? In this video, I'll discuss several reasons why you might keep dating narcissists. Try to be as honest with yourself as you can, because once you find the reason or reasons, you can make the necessary changes and stop the rot. Here are several reasons why you might keep dating narcissists. You have low self-esteem. If you have low self-esteem, then you are narcissist's dream, because they can use this to control you. At the beginning of a relationship, narcissists love bomb to draw the other person in. This is where they offer generous helpings of compliments, praise and flattery. They may tell you how you're the most beautiful person on earth, how you're their soulmate, and how they couldn't live without you, all within the first few weeks. This is music to most people's ears, but to someone with low self-esteem, it's even more than that. They believe they finally found the only person in the world who actually appreciates them, and because they've got low self-esteem, they don't think that anyone else will ever feel the same. They found their golden goose, so they mustn't let go, no matter what. This means that red flags are brushed under the carpet, snide comments are explained away, and abusive behaviours are excused, because people with low self-esteem desperately want to keep hold of their one shot at happiness. If this applies to you, then remember this: there's over 8 billion people on Earth. Do you really think that the only one person in the world that will like you, you've already found? Also, what are the odds that you happen to have had found this one person? There's lots of people in the world for everyone, and besides which, your life is better single than with a narcissist, so never compromise. Narcissistic behaviour seems normal to you. If you were raised by a narcissist parent or have been around many narcissists, then their behaviours may seem normal to you. Whereas others feel bad vibes and run for cover, you don't see the problem, and you stick around, allowing them into your life. And because you're used to narcissistic behaviour, you don't see why others give them such a wide berth. In fact, you probably feel sorry for them and consider them misunderstood. But ask yourself this: how likely is it that everyone is wrong about them and you are right? You believe your needs don't matter. If you've been raised by a narcissist or had narcissist relationships, then it's likely that you believe your needs are unimportant. Narcissists invest time and energy into convincing people that their needs don't matter. They do this so you focus all your energy on them instead of yourself. This belief sticks around long after the narcissist is gone, and another narcissist smells this and is happy to take over and take advantage. They reinforce your belief that you don't matter, making you a magnet for other narcissists in the future. Just remember that your number one priority is you. You are responsible for your health and happiness, just like everybody else is. So don't feel bad for prioritising yourself, because your needs are just as important as everyone else's. In fact, to you, they're more important. You see the good in everyone. We're taught to see the good in everyone, and it's a lovely ethos, because there is some good in everyone, but that's also the problem. From Adolf Hitler to the most hardened criminal, there's some good in all of them, but that doesn't mean you should date them. Many people feel bad for seeing the flaws in others, so they push them out of their mind and focus on their good points, but that means they miss the whole picture. Accept that some people are selfish, manipulative and cruel, and some people will bring you more pain than pleasure. You want to fix people. Some people get ensnared by narcissists because they want to fix people and help them solve their problems, and narcissists love fixers, not because they want fixing, but because they know they can lead them on a fool's errand. Narcissists happily dangle the carrot of how they could be, but only if you love them more and do more for them. Then they sit back and reap the rewards. Sticking with a narcissist because of their potential, or anyone for that matter, is a dangerous game to play. In the case of narcissists, they have no intention of changing. They just want to string you along and keep you giving. Not only this, you can't guarantee that someone will change, and certainly not in a favourable way. All you can guarantee is how they are now, and if they're not right now, who's to say they ever will be? It's not your job to fix others. They must take responsibility for themselves. If they have a problem, then it's up to them to work on it. Only they can do this. You can't do it for them. You're a people pleaser. Narcissists flock to people pleasers like flies around you know what, because a people pleaser is exactly what they're looking for. People pleasers think of others before themselves and will almost always let the other person get their way because they just want other people to be happy. Narcissists love taking advantage of this generosity, and they know there's little pressure to reciprocate, so they enjoy a very one-sided dynamic where you give and they take. Whilst it's good to be giving, you shouldn't be giving all the time, and anyone expecting you to do this isn't worth their salt. You don't like being single. Some people hate being single, and as soon as they're out of one relationship, they desperately look for another. This rush causes them to make bad choices, and narcissists encourage this. If a narcissist senses someone's desperate for a relationship, that it's game on, you're a prime candidate. They know their love bombing will work a charm, and they can rush you through the stages of the relationship to lock you in. They also know they can dominate the relationship because they can always threaten to leave if they don't get their way. Desperation for a relationship is like a beacon to narcissists, screaming vacancies narcissists apply. So if you come out of a narcissist relationship, stay single for a while and learn to thrive as a single person. Then you'll never need anyone. You believe you don't deserve better. Some people subconsciously go for toxic relationships because they feel they don't deserve any better. They may not think this consciously in words, but they do subconsciously, and this affects their actions. They may ignore red flags and gut feelings, put up with them turning up late, cancelling plans last minute, abusive behaviours, etc. Narcissists test their partners early in the relationship and see what they can get away with, and if they sense you don't believe you deserve good treatment, then they're happy to oblige. Cycle of drama. If you've been in a long-term relationship with a narcissist, then you're probably accustomed to the drama, the fights and arguments, the highs and lows. This causes some people to find normal, non-toxic relationships boring because they're so used to the roller coaster of emotions that narcissists bring. Without realising it, they shun people who could give them a genuine, loving relationship and home in on toxic narcissists because their life experiences have moulded them this way. Luckily, it doesn't take long to escape this cycle of drama. It just takes a few weeks of non-contact with narcissists to detox yourself, which is another good reason why it's good to stay single for a while after a narcissist relationship. Final thoughts. Narcissists don't want equal relationships. They want to dominate and control and give much less than they take. Narcissists are good at sizing people up and learning what they'll put up with. So if you give off vibes that you're a compliant giver, then sadly, narcissists will be drawn to you. Like I said earlier, once you're out of a narcissist relationship, stay single for a while. Find out what you want from life and create some boundaries of things you want to accept in relationships. When you do date, take things slowly. Narcissists are notorious for rushing through the stages of a relationship so they can tie you down. So if someone repeatedly pushes you faster than you're willing to go, then it's a red flag, and it's likely they don't respect your needs. Learn the signs that indicate someone's a narcissist, and you'll be much less likely to date one, and even if you do, you're more likely to get out before it's too late.